you. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic, then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Brown drives in. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Vucevic. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. I think when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now Smart following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Williams passes to Brown. Offline with his three. Here's Chicago. DeRozan dishes the ball. Pass to LaVine. On the wing, DeRozan. Brown against Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic is screen on Tatum. Pulls it up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
First team foul.
Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively, and Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. He'll give you some highlights, too.
He hits both from the stripe. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Now here's Smart. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Now here's LaVine. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. The quick look, no good that time. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brown outside. They could use a bucket and finished off by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Smart against Ball. On the wing, LaVine. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. He gets that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Now Vucevic, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And Vucevic kicks to LaVine. And he drives in. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's DeRozan. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. DeRozan against Williams. And it's DeRozan missing. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Brown. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Ball finds Levine. Vucevic with it. Outside, Ball. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And as you can see, Smart has put in the time to refine his shots off the dribble.
Here's Ball following the bucket by the Celtics. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Levine, and that one good.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in.
Gets it on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got his second basket of the night. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. Bradley is out there at the DeRozan. Then it's Zach Levine. Then it's Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Ball, the pass to Bradley. The dish to Levine. And the chip by Levine.
Nation from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. The shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, man. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Back to Ball. Bradley is screen on Schroeder. Ball against Schroeder. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing. Boston trailing. Schroeder outside. The kick out to Williams. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown's just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball dishes to Bradley. Outside, Levine. Over Tatum. And he gets it back. Levine against Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Richardson, he's checked in for Brown. And the Bulls making a change also. White's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Chicago. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And there's the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
The first one falls for him. That one is no good. Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Williams against DeRozan. Shot to stop the run. Another shot. Williams with the block. Richardson left side. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Richardson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Someone is raising his fans with a free t-shirt. Let me know who wants a t-shirt.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Vucevic from the arc. And again, Chicago. No good. Celtics leading by 7. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Horford. It's all in by the Bulls. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
50 seconds left in the first half. Schroeder passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Williams. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trying to end the drought. Levine can't hit.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Passes it to Horford. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Vucevic is screen on Tatum. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Thanks.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us.
They're running the offense beautifully, this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to
All right, now moving on to highlight 2 of the standout performers so far in the first half.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching a
game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Tatum. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Bob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
Once Tatum is around, the contact is over. A little room and all he needed to score.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game was really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against Smart. Outside Tatum. Here's the pass to Horford. Over to DeRozan. Horford no luck. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Williams. Here's Smart. That shot missing, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Left side, DeRozan. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston leading by 11. Smart passes to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 13 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, ball. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. Vucevic down low. Working on Williams. And it's Vucevic missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Williams sets a screen for Smart. Horford up top. Right side, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Horford. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Brown inside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's DeRozan missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Brown outside. Pass to Smart. And the shot is long.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot.
You like seeing Levine like more like this, more than improved as a passer.
Smart dishes to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 16.
Now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, had a drive first half, but now they're falling.
DeRozan against Brown. Right block shot. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from DeRozan.
It's just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum deciding where to go with it. A rare miss for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics up by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about that? Selfishness. Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, all out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Bradley, then there's Brown, and it's McKinney in at the 4-man position.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. There's the pick. Good D by Williams. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Guarded closely. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
For the Celtics, Josh Richardson.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Count that bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Brown against Richardson. Tries from 10. Jump shot is good.
Richardson.
And the Celtics lead by 9.
Making good decisions in screen and roll. I mean, you saw that from Richardson at Tennessee, and he's been showing it ever since he's entered the league.
Ball, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Richardson the pass to Horford. To the middle. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's good. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Schroeder outside. Williams has a screen for Schroeder. Takes it inside, and the shot goes down.
Maybe Schroeder's greatest attribute is beating people off the bounce. Nice play.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Sinks that one from the post.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
Schroeder outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Brown right side. Passes it to Dosunmu. Shoots over Schroeder. Dosunmu's shot is off. Celtics leading by 9. Passes to Williams. Dishes it to Horford. The feed to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Dosumu. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bulls trail by 9. Brown the pass to Bradley. Now here's Dosumu. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Pritchard passes to Schroeder with the drive, and it's good. 2 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's McKinney, and it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Pritchard. In the corner, Horford with it. Inside. Kicks it out to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Dosumu, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And now, our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.